The British Touring Car Championship is starting a new chapter. For the first time in the championship's history, the cars will be powered by hybrid technology. All the cars on the grid will be provided with the same hybrid element from Cosworth that is integrated with the X-Track gearbox. Teams then have the option to use the TOCA engine developed by M Sport or develop their own engines prescribed by the 2022 regulations. The Cosworth hybrid element is comprised of a 48-volt battery located on the floor of the car in place of the ballast box, a motor controller or inverter, the motor generator unit, also known as an MGU, and two cooling systems. One for the MGU and motor controller, the other is used to cool the battery. The entire system is controlled by the car's ECU, the Cosworth Antares 8, which is provided to all teams as a spec component. Now let's look at how the system works. We'll start with energy deployment. The driver is in control of when they choose to deploy the energy via a button on the steering wheel. When the deployment button is pressed, a signal is sent to the ECU, enabling the motor controller to use power from the battery via the DC connection. The motor controller switches this power into AC over 3 phases through the motor, which in turn creates positive torque, supplying the gearbox with the maximum power available. The motor generator unit is an axial motor configuration. The stator, where the 3-phase AC current is delivered, is in the centre of the MGU and is fixed in its position. The rotor is on the outside and directly connects to the X-Track gearbox input shaft on a 1:1 ratio. When the clutch is engaged, it will spin as fast as the engine, which has a rev limit of 7,000 RPM. The system also works in reverse. During braking, the ECU activates the generator function of the MGU. 3-phase current is then sent back to the motor controller, which in turn converts the AC current into DC, which is fed back to the battery, charging it up, ready for the next deployment.